All right, y'all. July. Happy July. How's everybody doing? How's everyone feeling after last night?
Pumped.
Pumped?
Still energized about this whole reset.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is I don't know what it was. I went to, a lot of times at the end of the month, you hit the end of the month and you kind of go to bed and you're like, whether you hit your goal or not, you're either like, I did what I could do. Sometimes you're a little deflated. Sometimes you're like, okay, next time, or you're excited that you hit your goal or whatever. But I don't know, I went to bed last night, so flippin' pumped for July. And I don't know, I just have a weird, crazy feeling about July. And I'm like, it's going to blow up. It's going to blow up. Yeah. It's going to be crazy. And so I'm I don't know. I'm super excited. Like I said, I went to bed feeling that way. I woke up this morning at 7 and I was so tired, but I instantly just jumped into Deborah.
Hey, Deborah's here.
Yay, our newest silver, Deborah.
Hey, girl, congrats.
Hey, girls, congratulations.
So excited.
Girl, welcome. Y'all, this is Deborah. She has been killing it. She's been leaning into the groups and just loving her results. And it's been super fun working with you so far, Deborah. So I'm just excited to see what we can do in July. So anyways, I was just telling everybody that I don't know, I woke up so flippin' excited about July, just ready to go, ready to conquer the next thing, ready to jump in. As you can see, I don't even have makeup on because I literally went rolled into bed at 1 a.m. after closing out the month and woke up at 7 and was super excited and grabbed my phone and went right to work already. And I've just been sitting in my spot because I'm literally that excited about July. I just, like I said, I just have such a good feeling about July. I feel like there's so much potential in the month with it.
Recording in progress.
Oh, okay. Oh, hello. I thought we were already recording. I just feel like our company is so generous that they could have just rolled out a new product and that would have been enough. They could have just rolled out a new workout system and that would have been enough. Then they could have just done dollar enrollment and that would have been enough. And then they could have just they are putting literally discount upon discount upon discount upon discount and incentive upon incentive upon incentive to really help us go further and just really pile on the bonuses, pile on the excitement, pile on if you're not winning in July, it's because you're not showing up. Let's just call it like it is. There is such huge potential to be had in July. Okay, so first things first, we have an opportunity Zoom today at 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central, 3:30 Mountain. What's next? Pacific, 2:30 Pacific, whatever. So that's when we're doing an opportunity Zoom. So basically, anybody that is on your team, if you've got one person on your team, if you've got 3 people on your team, if you've got 500 people on your team, however many people you have on your team, I would be talking to them and just say, hey, listen, I'm not sure if this is for you or not, but I have been able to create a really, really good income on the side. Or last month, I was able to cash in on some pretty awesome referral bonuses. And I just wanted to give you an opportunity to come in and listen in and see how we're doing that. We're doing a Zoom today at 4:35, whatever time it is for that person. And I would love for you to just come and listen in. Just come listen in, see, ask questions, whatever. And see if this is something that's for you. If it's not for you, that's totally fine, but I would just love for you to check it out. And you can, like I said, you can ask whatever questions you need to or whatever. And if they say, yes, Sherry, 5:30 Michigan time. And if they say, oh man, I'd love to, I just can't make it at that time or whatever, because a lot of times they use, I can't make it as the reason of saying no, then you can use, what do you need, baby?
I'm gonna get a shirt on.
Okay, go ahead. Then you can come back with, you know what, girl, that's totally fine. I'm going to be there. So what questions do you have? And I will ask them for you. And then we're going to be recording it so I can send you the recording, but I'll ask those questions for you. And that right there will help to draw out any hesitations or insecurities that some people have, because I'm going to tell you, there are a lot of people that are watching and are curious about how to get the referral bonuses. They're curious about what that second income looks like, or even a primary income. A lot of people are curious, they have questions. They're nervous to just ask them out of the blue. But if you're basically saying, what questions do you have about this business? I'm going to ask them for you. And you're not saying you have answers to them or anything. I'm just going to ask them for you. And then you can ask those questions, and that will pull out what those hesitations and insecurities are, so that you can address those and help them move forward, and maybe help them start that business that they're intrigued by, that they're secretly looking into. Okay. So that opportunity Zoom is going to be awesome. And then immediately following that opportunity Zoom, we are going to open up a Silver in 7 challenge. We've done these before. They've been amazing. We've had some that have gone really well. We've had some that haven't done as well. So I feel like we've done enough to what we've been able to figure out what works and what doesn't. And so we're putting together one that is historically a very, very, very effective Silver in 7 challenge. And so we're going to put that together right away. So immediately following the opportunity Zoom, if people are like, yep, I want to try and go, I'm calling this the red, white, and silver. Okay. Our red, white, and silver month. So we're going to go into our red, white, and silver in 7. And so we'll go into that so that they can hopefully get those 3 people within that challenge. Okay. So that's just 3 people in a week. Everybody can talk to their mom, their husband, their brother, their sister, their best friend, their coworker. Everybody's got just 3 people, right? So if we can get all of those people getting 3 people, that will start off your months with some massive momentum. Or even if they don't get those 3 people in that week, which is totally fine, I'm going to tell you that happens all of the time. It's not a big deal. At least that gets them kind of out of their comfort zone, so that they're sharing. So just make sure that we're not promising 3 people, but we're saying that we're going to just start educating their friends and family on what they're doing, so that they can see the products that they're using, and hopefully, eventually they'll want to get on board and do this with them. So opportunity Zoom today at 5:30 Michigan time. 4:30 for my Texas girls, and so on. And then going right into a red, white, and silver challenge right after that. Yes, it will be going over the holiday, and I understand that. However, I've seen a lot of people do a lot of things on the holiday, so that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. So, and everybody can do a tiny little bit. And if honestly, the holiday a lot of times is the best time to do something like this, because everyone's hanging out with their family, everyone's hanging out with their friends. It's a good time for them to be able to talk to everybody. And, they got a lot of people around them. They can be having their pink drink or their, hydrate or whatever at the 4th of July party. So it's a good time actually to do something like that you can actually have a lot of in-person conversations. Okay, so that is for that. The next thing is the reset I wanted to talk about. So maybe can you head outside? Mommy's on Zoom, okay? Okay, I'll make
a snack.
Yes, grab a snack. Reset. A few things I wanted to touch on with the reset, because there's been a little bit of confusion, a lot of people asking questions or whatever. So first of all, the reset is, and I think Deborah, you had actually asked this question earlier, and I was getting ready to answer it. But it is, you can take your pills, okay, during the reset. Don't add any extra stuff like greens or another lean shake or anything like that. Just do what's listed in the box, but any pills can be taken alongside of that. Does that make sense? So nothing else that adds any calories or anything like that, but the pills can be taken alongside. So Probio 5s, MetaBurn, all of those are okay to take, just none of the other things. And then as far as the shipping, I think I mentioned this yesterday, and the Grit and Grace, the 2-day shipping is a little bit behind, not by any fault of the company, because they're still paying for and doing 2-day shipping. But when the carriers are on a holiday weekend, there's only so much you can do. So the 2-day shipping might be a little bit behind. If people are like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna have my stuff in time to start on July 5th with you guys, that's okay. A lot of people won't. So there's gonna be a lot of people who are starting on the 6th. So it's going to be kind of like a couple, layers of people doing it. It's totally fine. It's not going to mess anything up. Not a huge deal. Okay. So don't worry about that at all. And then for compliance, this is one that you guys need to be careful about with the reset, because this has never been done before. Okay. And it has such massive results, and it is such a game changer. We have to be very careful about how we're wording things. Okay. We cannot be promising any specific thing. Just so to give you guys a couple things that we cannot say, is you cannot promise any inches. So don't mention any inches that are lost unless it's in a private conversation. Okay. Private conversations, you can do that, but publicly, and by the way, this is all FDA stuff. Publicly, you cannot put how many inches have been lost, and you cannot publicly say more than 6 pounds. Some people are doing 6+, and that seems to be okay. if they've lost more than 6 pounds, but for some reason, with all the tests and everything done, they have basically said we cannot promise more than 6 pounds in that time frame. So don't use any numbers bigger than 6 when you're talking about pounds for the reset, unless, again, it's a private conversation. So remember, your Facebook wall is public. Okay. So and then what was the other thing for the reset? I think that's pretty much it. So just make sure we're not making any promises to anybody. And we're talking about the average person loses this much, or the average, whatever. It's not everybody who does this, like, whatever. You cannot do that. Yes, Ashley, even if it is your own results, because unless you want to add the whole like disclaimer at the bottom that they have, that's like FDA required, is like results are not typical, blah, 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 unless you want to put that at the bottom. But other than that, just say that's where people have been putting 6+ pounds. Like, for instance, Jamie was telling me today that Sally actually lost over 10 pounds doing it. But she couldn't say that. So she's been saying 6+ pounds, whatever. So for some reason, we are not allowed to say any more than 6. It's just part of the natural world. So when you are working with natural supplements, they have a lot of things that we can and can't say, even if they are true, we just can't say them. And that's totally fine. Honestly, 6 pounds in 3 days is still freaking incredible. Like, if we're losing 6 pounds in 3 days, that's a huge win. And then after the reset, here's the thing is there's not anything specific after the reset, but if you're pairing it with Pivotal, that's an amazing tool that they can use for afterwards. So I know a lot of people are like, well, what about the, in the time afterwards? Well, hold on one second, y'all. Sorry, got my whole family in here all of a sudden. Anyways, I had to mute.
Hey, Natalie, tell the girls they can come over to my house.
They're getting ready to eat lunch. So, but yes, they are, I think, heading over in just a minute. Anyways, so where was I at? Oh, even with the afterwards, that's what I was talking about, the reset. People are asking like, okay, so what about the week after? What am I supposed to do? Like, am I going to gain it all back? The thing about the reset is it's actually teaching your body to use fat for fuel. And it's resetting your metabolism. And from what I've been hearing from everybody is it's actually made them not want to late night snack afterwards. And so it's eliminating a lot of cravings. It's helping their bodies to get into healthy rhythms again. And it's helping their bodies learn how to process food. So people are still seeing results even afterwards. It's kind of like putting the ball into motion, actually, so that like they're seeing huge results right away. And then, they're still seeing some results even afterwards. Now, don't go on a dessert and bread eating binge afterwards by any means. Like, obviously you're not going to lose your progress if you're doing that. But if you're just maintaining a healthy lifestyle and you stay on your supplements afterwards, stay into your supplement routine, that ball should keep rolling and you should be seeing good results. And if you're pairing that with Pivotal, which, by the way, Pivotal is mind blowing, y'all. Most people have to pay so much money for access to a program like this. This is completely free for VIPs and ambassadors with Plexus. So that blows my mind that they're offering this for free. It's meal plans, it's grocery lists, it's workouts, it's the things that we were doing in our team stuff last month, which, by the way, my mom and I kept saying at convention how crazy it was that we literally just did these and then Plexus like rolled out with the same stuff. We're like, they love us and they took our ideas and they just ran with them and they made them a corporate thing. So it was just super cool how God works, because we just did all of this in our groups. We just launched the fast and the challenge and the meal plans and all of this. And then corporate basically has taken it and run with it and that's work off of us. I sign up for Pivotal. They've got everything in their hands, which is awesome. So with the reset, they should not, as long as they are continuing on with their supplement routine and just kind of staying in some healthy habits, they should continue to see results for a while after that, because it is a reset. It's not just a cleanse, it's a reset. Deborah, I'm glad you love those meal plans. Yes, go ahead.
But I feel like, so when I first started Plexus products 2.5 years ago, I also did intermittent fasting for the first 3 weeks. And I feel like what this reset does is almost did what I did for 3 weeks and like puts it into the 3 days. It like does what it took my body 3 weeks to like figure out into 3 days, because I lost 6 pounds in those 3 weeks. And then I stopped intermittent fasting and I just continued on with the healthy lifestyle of my products and ended up, losing 18 pounds by month 3. So it like triggered my body to go into this, you know, burning fat, like being more efficient and burning fat for fuel rather than sugar. So I feel like it just condenses it into the 3 days. I mean, this isn't scientific or backed by what corporate has told us, but I can tell you from my own experience, that's what it feels like is happening. And I'm already down 3 pounds, guys. One day in.
Yeah. Heck
So,
yes. Girl, that's amazing. 3 pounds in your first day. Get
yeah,
out of here
and
with
past
that.
the barrier that I've been like busting my butt to get to, you know, in the gym. So I'm
Which
excited.
I love that the average body type is seeing these results too. Cause I know a lot of people are asking like, well, is that just based on somebody who has a lot of weight to lose? No, these are average body types who are losing this much weight. So that's what I love about this. So that's amazing. Congrats on 3 pounds. We're going to keep going. Day 2.
Thanks. Yes.
All right.
Me
So,
too.
I can't wait to do mine. Seriously, I'm itching. I'm like trying to wait till the 5th. All right. July incentives. You guys, I love out peed my pants when I saw the incentives this morning. They are awesome. They're so good. Okay. Let's see. Are you still doing your gym regimen? Yeah, you can keep going with your workouts on the reset. Somebody asked that the other day.
If you're asking me, I haven't been. And I have read actually in multiple different places that you're supposed to be a little bit lighter with your activity level during the reset, just because you are so low in calories that you're consuming. But you are allowed to, you know, I think exercise is just supposed to not be like super hardcore. You wouldn't want to go in and do the most intense workout. I've actually been kind of off and on with my workouts just since we've been traveling. So I haven't been.
Yeah, that most cleanses or detoxes or things like that, they'll tell you not to work out, but because this one is nutritionally supported and has sufficient protein, they are, like Kristen said, telling you that you can do, you know, workouts. Just don't go absolutely crazy. Let's see. Yes. So you can continue, Deborah. Yes, you can continue all of your pills while you're on the reset. The only thing that you don't want to add in is any other, any of like the drinks or anything like that, but any pills are fine to take. Don't do greens and extra lean or any of that. So, but all of your pills, ProBio 5, Metaburn, all that is good to take. All right. So July incentives, you guys, when you put reset on a subscription, which praise the Lord that we can put that on a subscription now, because you couldn't do that last month. So yes, we can put it on a subscription, and that you get a $20 discount when you add it to a subscription or a discretionary order of $50. So if you've got an order of $50 and you also throw a reset on there, then you get that $20 discount on that. So that is super cool. So make sure that you guys are double checking everything. And also, like I said, make sure you guys are double and triple checking your stuff just to make sure that everything's going through. Cause I know when you're releasing a lot of incentives and promos and stuff, sometimes there can be some technical glitches. So just double check everything before you guys check out. Okay. Cause it's a lot. It takes 2 seconds to double check stuff. It might take a longer time to get reimbursed for stuff. So just make sure you're double checking everything. The other thing is, for reset. So that is for current VIPs and ambassadors. For brand new VIPs that are coming in and your new joins that are getting a welcome pack, they get free shipping, economy shipping, not the 2-day shipping. They get free economy shipping and 10% off that welcome pack. Do you guys understand what this means? Reset is $129, okay? And then for a regular welcome pack with a reset is $189, which means that they're getting what would normally be a welcome pack for $60, which is unreal. Like $60 for whatever the rest of the welcome pack would be. But then now we're going to give them an extra 10% off. Like this is crazy. Like I was blown away that they're actually, because I thought the $189 was a phenomenal deal. I was like, surely they're not going to discount that. Nope, they're going to give you a 10% off additional on top of that. So they are now, what is that, 160, like 170, and then
170 with the $1 enrollment. It's like 170 out the door, free economy shipping. Like,
yeah, it's crazy
done.
for an
crazy.
entire reset and a month of products. Unreal. If they don't want to reset every month, did they change their subscription? yeah, they'd go in and change it if they didn't want that. So just have them double check that. And then, because yeah, a lot of people aren't going to want to do the reset every month. So
and also enroll with a reset pack. Like it defaults to, if you enroll with the reset pack with triplex, your monthly subscription that gets set up is just triplex. That's how it was. I mean, check my words because I haven't done it yet this month, but yesterday that's how it was.
Yes. Yeah, they're pretty good at being able to like foresee what most people are going to be ordering in that second month. So all of the defaults are based on what is a most probable order for that second month. So, but again, double check all these things as you're going through. Make sure you're double and triple checking things with all the new changes. And then last but not least, y'all, brand ambassadors, we get double business builder bonuses this month. Again, what's crazy about that is that these business builder bonuses are phenomenal. So if you are selling a reset pack, you're getting either $50 or $60 per pack. And most people with these discounts are going to be getting the reset pack. So you're now going to, instead of making $20 or $25, you're going to be making $50 or $60 per pack that you sell this month, which is absolutely crazy. You guys, I don't know how they're making money on these this month. I'm going to be honest with you. Like I'm looking at these going, how are they making money? Because they're paying me a lot of money for selling these already crazy discounted packs. Like it's crazy to me.
Take it and run.
Take it and run with it. Seriously, like cash in this month because this month is huge. It's crazy.
Yes.
I can't even with this month. So I already felt good about it. But then when I saw these incentives and promos, I was like, okay, I got to start today. I got to get going. And so the other incentives we have going are the dollar enrollment, but that ends July 5th. And the buy one, get one blueberry acai hydrate. It's the sticks. That ends July 5th as well. So make sure you guys are getting those. It's got a little stamp on it. You can't miss it. It says red, white, and blueberry. But those are going to be on sale through July 5th. But make sure that will help. It's only 25 PV, so keep that in mind, okay? So it's not doubling the PV. It is only giving the 25 PV for the one pack. So that is an add-on. If you're trying to get people doing just one order and it's not on a sub and they don't normally order or whatever, it's an add-on product. It's not a, standalone, hey, just get your hydrate, because that's not going to help your points that much. And honestly, just hydrate is amazing, but that's not going to really help people kick those goals like they're really wanting to. If they can partner that with Slim, that's going to be a huge win for them. Slim or, any other products, that's going to actually do more long-term for them with their health goals. And we're here to help people hit goals, not just make little sales here and there. Okay. So we want to make sure that we're pairing that with another product as well, so that they are maximizing all of those goals. So that ends July 5th. So you guys, with the $1 enrollment, the 10% off and everything up until July 5th, y'all cash it in. Like seriously, run at the beginning of this month. Get as many people on board as you can, because this is a huge opportunity for you to make some awesome money and to help your friends save a ton of money in the process. Okay. Don't wait until later in the month and now you're making your people pay more for what they could have gotten this week, a lot cheaper. So make sure you guys are running at the beginning of this month and getting this done. But like I said, treat today like another June 30th. Treat tomorrow like another June 30th. Okay. We're at another end of the month push right now. So do that. Get those in by July 5th. I don't know if everybody saw the new tracker in the back office. I sent a picture of it in Grit and Grace. It's so pretty and it's so beautiful. And it just helps you to wrap your brain around what you're trying to do. So your goal for this month and next month and the next month is to retain 6 people from your past, 6 new joins from your past 3 months. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. If you have not had 6 joins in the past 3 months, like if you're a brand, like Deborah's a brand new silver, whatnot, I'm not sure what that looks like for you. So we'll figure that out, I guess, as we go. But for the rest of us who have had 6 joins in the past 3 months, if you can maintain 6 of them, you get the retain credit. You want to develop 1 silver this month, and then you'll get the develop credit. And then you want to get 3 new joins this month for that credit. Okay. Honestly, I'm trying to fill that all out this week. I want that to be checked off, done, so I don't have to think about that. I'm like trying to get all that done this week with everything that we have going on. So, but that's a huge thing in there. And if you don't know where that is, if you go into your dashboard in the back office and just scroll down where it's got like sub on, PV, points and rank up, all that. So you're going to see your dashboard, scroll down a little bit more and you'll see the tracker right there. That's going to show you and help you keep on track with what you're trying to do for that month. So the new tracker is amazing. The other thing is July 13th. Our team is in charge of heading up the Healthier, Happier You event. And so I talked with Jamie this morning, we're going to do it based on the reset. So it's going to be a reset event. We're going to have some lives from some people that have done the reset, that have seen really good results and whatever. So July 13th, we're going to be doing a event. So make sure that you guys are getting people plugged into Healthier, Happier You. And I'm going to start, but like I said, that's July 13th. Don't plug them in today. But like, starting next week, we'll start plugging people into Healthier, Happier You so that they can be in on that event. And then that night, just tag your people in the post, whatever, get them excited. That's going to be a really awesome event too. So any questions on anything? I know this is a lot of information, but it's kind of why I wanted to meet with. That's why I'm like, we need an impromptu team huddle because this is a lot and we need to like wrap our brains around it. And we need to like make a recording of all of this so that you have it. But honestly, you guys, this month, like I said, I don't think I've ever waken up so flippin' excited for a month, like ever. And I've got like the sky as my limit for this month. Seriously, we can do so much this month, and I don't care what your goal is for the month. You can absolutely hit it if you actually put rubber to the road and like, let's get some stuff done. Let's get moving with the opportunity today. So here's to help you kind of break up some things and kind of get some things in motion today. Get your people into the opportunity event today. Okay. Get them in there, talk to them about it. Remember, if they can't show up, ask them, what questions can I ask for you? What questions do you have? I'm going to be there. I'm going to ask them for you. And then you can be addressing those things privately. And then getting people, reaching out to your entire team about the reset. If they have not purchased a reset yet, make sure that you're reaching out to them about getting that $20 discount and getting started and getting their reset ordered so that they can do it towards the beginning of July with us. And then any new people, reaching out to them because they get that $1 enrollment plus 10% off a reset welcome pack. So make sure that we're doing all of that by July 5th, because that's the cutoff for some of these things. Some of it goes the month long, but some of it cuts off then. That's a lot, but I'm excited for it. Like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, well, I got to go because I got to go to work and I got a lot of people to message. So make a list. Okay. Here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to make a list. First of all, Kristen dropped this into a couple chats this morning. I thought it was brilliant. Go through and make a list of your new joins for the past 3 months and go write them down and make it your priority to just love on them. Get them into the business opportunity event today, honestly, first and foremost, and make their customer care a huge priority for you this month so that you're retaining, and we're doing really good with keeping them on products, keeping them excited, keeping them in momentum. So go through and write down who your joins have been for the last 3 months and start. And you can do that if you go into your back office and you click on points and rank and then scroll down. You'll see a little thing that says load data. Hit load data. It'll load your team for you, and then sort by join date. If you just click join date at the top, it'll sort it. Sometimes it'll sort it like newest to oldest. And if you click it again, it'll sort it oldest to newest or whatever. So just click it until you see the newest at the top. And then you can go through and write down all of your people for the past 3 months. That's an easy way to sort and do that. And then make sure that we're really taking really good care of them. And then
Natalie, real quick, there's also the new VIP tab that if you want to see it without the rest of your back office, that you can go to specifically and just go to each month. I mean, most of us don't have like a crazy amount these last 3 months. So that way it's just right there and there's no other clutter, and you can sort by level and see who your level ones were.
Yeah, that's another way to do it too. So that's good. Yeah. So write those people down. And then I want you to go through and I want everybody. So these are your challenges. I want everybody to write down who your new joins were. I'm being straight shooter with my 2 Plexus pens from convention. Y'all write down your new joins for the past 3 months. Reach out to them about the business opportunity. That's your first challenge. Your second challenge is to go through and make another Frank's list of 50 to 100 people. Okay. We can all make a new one. I've been doing this for 3 years and I'm still going to write down 50 to 100 people. Okay. Write down your Frank's list, 50 to 100 people, so that we can start reaching out to those people. Okay. That's challenge number 2. Challenge number 3, you're going to love me for this. Go live on your Facebook at some point this weekend. Okay. I want all of you to go live, talk about the reset, show what the reset is. If you don't have a reset, that's fine. Talk about what happened at convention. If you were there, if you were not there, that's fine. Talk about your product journey so far and what that's looking like. And like, there's something about going live where people can hear your heart. They can hear your tone. They get to actually see, what this looks like. It just comes across very differently than just writing a post. So challenge to all of you, go live at some point this weekend and let us know. We'll jump on if we're available to jump on and go like comment and be with you, we'll do that. Go live, make your Frank's list of 50 to 100 people, message all your past 3 people or 3 months worth of new joins about the business opportunity event. Okay. Can y'all do that? And I want you to say done in the chat once you've done all 3 of these. I may or may not ask for screenshot proof.
So, question.
Yes.
Can I just do a video?
I want you to go live, Mama. Yep.
That's my nemesis. I don't like it.
I know, but it's the challenge. It's a
You're
challenge.
not alone, Becky. You're not alone.
Makes me want to vomit.
I know, but here's the thing. We're growing, we're developing, we're pulling out insecurities. Everything is everything you want is out of your comfort zone, right? And when you get to a place when you're leading a big team someday, you're going to be doing lives, and it's better to practice it now and just get it, start developing that muscle and learning that muscle. Here's why I think everyone's terrified of lives. And I have to tell you, I think it's why I prefer lives over a video is when you post a video, you can make it polished, you can make it perfect, you can do all the things. But when you go live, you don't have that luxury. And honestly, to me, it takes the pressure off because I will take 85 million takes making a video because I want it to be polished and perfect. And I know that if I'm making a video, people expect it to be polished and perfect. But if I'm going live, I'll say things, be like, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have said that. Sorry. Anyways, and I can ramble. I can use whatever word. Like I'm just having a conversation as if I'm having coffee with somebody. It doesn't need to be polished. It doesn't need to be perfect. If you guys want me to, I'll go live like this today with scabs on my face and no makeup. I'll do it like just to show you, like, it's literally, I know it's hard to pull that out, but think of it as you're just having a conversation with people. To be very honest with you, there's not an entire stadium of people watching your live. I hate to break it to y'all. I know a lot of times I'm like, but that's for like 5,000 people on my Facebook. It's not. It's for like 2 people, and it's probably David and my mom, like watching at that time. It's really okay. Maybe Kristen, so it's like, it's really okay. Go live, enjoy it. And you know what? Don't watch the counter. Don't watch the little, like, 2 people are, now 1 person's fault. Oh, you got 7 people. Oh, it just went down to 3. They didn't like what I saw. Don't even watch that. Okay. Don't watch the counter. It doesn't matter. You'll get in your head. Just talk, enjoy it. If people want to watch it, they'll watch it. Some people will watch it and they're like, oh, this is going long, but I want to watch it later. So they'll exit, think about that. So it's okay.
That's what I was going to say too, is like those live people that see it is just a very small fraction of who will actually see it once it's posted to your page too. So
yeah,
don't even worry about that counter.
Don't even watch that counter. All right. And literally you can go live for like a minute. You can go live for 20 minutes. I don't care how long you go live. It's just the challenge is just go live. Okay.
I actually like they don't necessarily, I don't have a ton of people on there because honestly, you have the choice to post it or not. So if you only got like 1 person who watched it, at the end of it, you can be like, I didn't really like that. Don't post that to my wall and try again, later on. So
exactly.
Counter.
But I'm only counting a posted one as a live.
No, of course.
Yes.
But it's almost like practice if nobody sees it.
Exactly. I gotta say, I've deleted some before that afterwards I was like, wow. Well, actually I deleted one honestly because Melody, who loves her kids' microbiome, honestly asks for it often. I did a live and she, during that thing, kept going, I hate this, Mom. I don't like this. And I was like, we are live. What are you doing? You love these things. And she's like, Mom, I just don't like these anymore. I decided I don't like them anymore. And I'm like, well, end this sucker and delete it and don't show anybody. So
She also
I'm
told
like,
me
I should've-
yesterday that she doesn't like mac and cheese either. So
Exactly. So kids are just, you can't deal with kids. And she loves mac and cheese. She asks for it on a regular basis. So that's why I'm saying it. So yes, you can delete those lives. Don't worry about it. But go live, make a Frank's list. What was the other thing I said? Oh, reach out to all of your new joins about the opportunity event. But here's the thing. Remember, the opportunity event is a micro commitment. We're not asking them to start a business. We're not asking them to do any of that stuff. All we're saying is, hey, this is a call that we're doing to show people how that they can get some bonuses this month if they're interested. No pressure whatsoever. You can come and ask questions. Just see if it's a good fit for you. See how easy it is. Check it out. Okay. It's as simple as that. We're looking for micro commitments from people. We're not trying to throw people out of the boat necessarily if they're not ready for that. If they're ready for big vision, get them on a welcome call with your sponsor and let's do some big vision. Let's just get some big vision. Yeah. Also, we are not going to do our normal welcome call on the first Tuesday of the month this month, just because with it being the day after the holiday and people traveling back to wherever they're coming from or whatever, I'm not sure it would be the best use of our time. So we're not going to do our normal team welcome call this Tuesday, but we will resume that in, what's the next month? August. I'm like, what month am I in? Is it spring? Is it winter? We'll resume it in August. So, all right, y'all, let's go. Let's do it. I want to see how many people can just like nail this out, get a ton of people on the business opportunity today and just knock these things out. It's going to be a crazy busy weekend. Y'all don't miss this train. Jump in, start messaging your people today. Do not waste time. I've already sent a million messages this morning because I'm not wasting a minute of these awesome deals. And I want all of my team to get the best deal that they can. So love you guys. Have a fabulous weekend. Although I'm going to be hearing from y'all a lot. Shout out those new joins and the 0 to 99s and all of that in Grit and Grace. We're rooting for everybody to hit that next rank. Y'all, again, welcome Deborah. We love Deborah. We're excited to have her on our team. Can't wait to see what you do this month, girl. All right, talk to y'all later. Does anyone have any comments, questions, concerns? Really quick, I didn't ask that.
I do.
Karina.
Yeah, so for the Pivotal, after you get registered and stuff, is there an app that you download?
I don't believe so. I know a lot of people are saying it's an app. I don't believe it's an app though. I honestly haven't had a ton of chance to look into Pivotal that much yet, but if you click on the 3 lines in your back office and then hit experience Plexus in that list there, hit experience Plex, they're not in your back office, just in your regular, like where you shop and all of that. Hit experience Plexus and then go into, you can hit Pivotal and that'll take you to your Pivotal dashboard right there.
Okay, so basically every time that's where you go. So
Yeah.
there's not an app. Okay, that was my question. Thank you.
I know a lot of people are saying there's an app. I'm like, is there an app? So I mean, there might be an app and I just haven't even seen it and I have no idea, but I don't think there's an app. So
There's not an app, but that would be a nice suggestion because a lot of people do exercises on their TVs through their Rokus and things like that. So anyway.
Yeah, that's a whole nother development, I'm sure. They probably have it in the works, So, yeah. But for right now, it's
how long is the Pivotal app actually for? I've seen different people mention different amounts of weeks. The Pivotal. I mean, does that go on continuously? Is that something they can continuously use, or is it only for 6 weeks? Or
no, it's got 12 weeks worth of content on there, but they can keep using it. So it's 12 weeks.
Okay, that's what I wasn't unclear on.
Yeah, but I mean, you have access to it as long as you're a VIP or a brand ambassador. So, good question. Anyone else have any questions on anything? Like I said, I'm still learning a lot of this stuff too. So if I find out anything different on any of these things, I will definitely let y'all know. But I think for right now,
with the Pivotal, but the way I understood them describing it is that they'll release it in like 12 week, like I don't know that it's just only gonna be those 12 weeks forever. I think it's like they will release another 12 weeks eventually.
Right.
So
yeah, you'll have like 12 weeks worth on there right now or something like that. So.
Yeah, and then they'll do another chunk and then they'll do another chunk. But I may be wrong, and that may be in the development too, like how exactly they want to do it, but that's how I understood.
Yeah, exactly. So Perfect. All right. Anyone else have any other questions?
I think I'm good.
All right, y'all. Go get them. We'll talk to y'all later. I'll see you guys.
Okay.
Oh, no calls on Monday. Keep in mind, remind your people, no calls on Monday. I should have said that earlier when more people were on, but we do have this recording, so no calls on Monday.
Okay.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.